Hope the audio is working, but there's not really a way to tell. Now that I think I fixed all this, because I actually don't remember how to get down to. Yeah, so gold was getting thrown away. That's super frustrating. Because I need food. Because we are pretty much out. Turn off the on sounds while I do this. It's so goddamn loud. But let's just do that. Get my axe repaired as well. My armor's all set. My elytra's, well, my armor's almost all set. This doesn't have mending on it yet. But we're just repairing our tools real quick, gathering up a little bit of gold, not a ton. I want some for golden carrots, but it seems like that might be a little bit too much to ask right now, because, well, this is by far it's a good XP farm, and we're good. All the tools are repaired and such. This should not be rotten flesh. This should be gold nuggets. And this too should be gold nuggets. So these chests shouldn't be filling up right now because of the way I have it organized. But apparently something was making it through, so did I actually get any? Crap, this is supposed to be a gold ingot, because now we have there we go. Yeah, gold ingots are ending up in the furnaces. Yeah, by far not enough gold, but we have, you know, a few stacks of gold nuggets from all of those gold swords that are getting melted down. One thing I need to do is I need to go gather some more coal blocks for, whoa, what, that's not supposed to be there. These are gold nuggets only, so that means the item filter is giving me a bit of trouble right now, and I probably lost quite a few, gold bars while I was working on this, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, yeah, gather the rest of the gold. Shouldn't be any pigmen still mad at me. And then we can head back to the portal. Do I have enough rockets to get there? Yes, by far. Fuck, I'm not wearing my elytra. Well, that's unfortunate. I believe there should be a way from here to get to the top of the nether, but I actually don't know because no one's placed a sign. I need to actually work on making another hub. That should probably be my next project. Well, maybe not next project. I want to finish my house first. Let's see. Is there a way up to the roof of the nether? I would assume if there was, it would be over here. The fuck is there a horse doing here? Tunnel to the netherite mines. I guess I can just go back to Jarrett's portal and use that to get to where I want to go. I've still not been able to get myself a portal up to the top of the nether. I don't know. God damn, what is... I guess this server lags me pretty bad. I've not tried streaming on it on this laptop. Like, what is my frame rate? Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's... I don't have Optifine on this account. Weather. Oh yeah, my frame rate, or my render distance turned that way up. I should turn that down. Particles minimal. Yeah, I need to install Optifine. I need to tell Jarrett to just replace that all with chains. It would be so much simpler. Or just signs. Honestly, would also be way easier. Of course, it was at level 30, but, you know, making dumb loops off of the top of the nether kind of does that to you. Okay, where did I die? It wasn't that far from the portal, I don't think. Yeah, like at the base of it. My elytra somehow didn't end up in the, That's fun. Okay, well. Yeah, so this portal over here to the left technically should lead to my base, which it does. The issue is it always leads, like, I can get out of the nether from here, but I can't get to the nether from here. Okay, so we have this. We've got all of these, so I can go out and that is obnoxious. I also have some gold ore, which I should probably turn into something here soon. But what am I looking for? Carrots. Where do they put carrots? There they are. And I believe they only take nuggets right now. Yeah, they... By far not enough gold, but enough to at least hold me over for a little bit. I can probably see if Jarrett has a stockpile of golden carrots, even though he's not been on the server in forever. It's more likely there's still some left over where he's at if they've not been on the server in a while. I was debating doing this in the single player. But I have just a terrible habit of abandoning projects, so let's actually go to bed. I'm not wearing my elytra still. I need to put that back on. What the fuck was that? Oh, did a zombie show up just as I was... No. Okay, something hurt me. Weird. No, I took damage from something. What did I take damage from? Oh yeah, there was a zombie that showed up right as I... okay, so... let's get to the top of this mountain and begin clearing this out. I think I have my shovel on me, yeah. So, basically, I've been using TNT, but let's just kind of clear this out the old-fashioned way, because right now the only, what the fuck are you doing there? Fucking 4, 5, 6? The hell? What are you made of? Okay, finally. Good God, that took so long. Like, it has piercing. Yeah, it has impaling 5. That should be the... I mean, that's a pretty fucking nutty shovel. Or, not shovel, a nutty, trident. So I'm not sure what gave me such a hard time with that dude, other than just like, he was in full gold armor and it looked like it was enchanted, so maybe that was part of it, but I don't know, that just was pretty rough even for, even if that was the case. Oh, that's the slime farm over there. I should make an actual path to that, other than or a path to it on the overground, and make a little area for that. Oh, hi, thank you for the follow. I need to open up Twitch on my phone, because I can't actually see the Hi, that Dave. Thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. We're gonna have to visit the pigman farm quite a few times probably during the course of this, unless I can scrounge up some TNT, because this is gonna take a while. And don't you just love that you still don't instant mine wood, even with a haste 2 beacon with efficiency 5? It do be like that. We're currently building a house. I actually was rooming with a friend for a long time. And so now it's time to clear out this massive mountain, because the project is gonna be bigger than I expected. And then I think next up is probably going to be working on a nether hub, because ours is just a bunch of nether portals strewn about across the nether. So it doesn't look very nice right now, and I get attacked by way too many piglins, so kind of don't want that happening. Fuck, I need to get shulkers. Or a shulker or something to put all of this nonsense in, because I'm filling up my inventory. Oh my god, I just said... I try to avoid doing that, but, I mean, rain is just so bad for Twitch and YouTube. It just destroys the frame rate. I need a separate chest for, I need a separate chest for just stone, because I'm gonna actually need 16. Okay, yeah. So these, oh, come on. I have mixed emotions about the fact you're able to put chests of the same type next to each other now. Yeah, so let's get stone in there. Dirt goes here. Wood goes here. This shulker box needs to move, because it's just sand. So back into the ender chest you go. Iron goes here. Oh wait, shit, I have a bunch of gunpowder on me. Whoops. And a bunch more. Actually, I can make a bunch of TNT, and that should make this process a little quicker. I literally just put the sand away, though. That's kind of unfortunate. So let's grab just like 2 stacks, and that should be enough. 2 TNT. 17. Could be worse. Just put that away. Oh, ender chest was right the first time. And then my mouse is like, the sensitivity is super weird right now. I think it may have just been the way I was sitting. Who knows? So throw the gunpowder and the feathers in there. An agriculture chest. Oh, I have like a decorations chest, I guess. I guess agriculture chest can be the wood chest for now. Yeah, I do that normally. Captain Monoxide, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this chest still needs to be organized. The fuck? Did I just... Hold on, did I just hear a wandering trader by any chance? I definitely did. Where is the little bastard? I have no idea. I'm not gonna try chasing after the dude. He's almost certainly doesn't have anything I want. Okay, so let's go and up here and start digging out some holes to put some TNT in. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in my offhand so I can do. Oop, forgot about haste. Okay, so now we can get the flint and steel and start lighting these just to get some of this mountain out of the way. Ow. That was rather unfortunate that I got hit by that. I probably am gonna be a little bit more wasteful with some of this just because, for the sake of time. And you know, once we actually hit stone, it becomes a little less effective. So let's. Oh, did I seriously just light myself on fire there? That's. Okay. Yeah, I did light myself on fire instead of lighting the TNT. That's kind of bad. Oh, missed two. We have fire tip off in the world though, because this is a multiplayer server, so I can't like burn down the trees. I kind of have to just chop them down by hand. Do I have my hoe on me? I do. Okay, that should make getting rid of these leaves easier. Definitely, one project I think, once I'm done with some of these construction-based projects, I want to get into an automated tree farm, or at least a semi-automated one, because I feel like that, especially with the amount of acacia wood I'm growing, if I could figure out a way to automate acacia wood, or the acacia process for my, acacia for the house, that would be very useful. I fucking hate the rain. Needs to stop. Oh, there he is. He's on the top floor. Okay. Oh, it is nighttime actually, so it's a good thing I and that should stop the rain. Do we have insomnia turned on? I actually don't know. I've not had an issue with it because I'm usually sleeping. No. Do I have knockback on this sword? I think I do. It doesn't matter. Thanks for the help with the terraforming, bud. Oh my god. Oh, let's get back to it. Once I, like, get rid of most of this, I can do a bunch of mining for it off stream and... Oh, fuck. I mean, I've already done a ton of work for it off stream, so it's not, like, much different. I think, yeah... Getting this far has been a nightmare just because the amount of the inefficiency that I have been working on, like working with, going this whole area through. That did significantly less than I had hoped it would, but I guess we need to just... Why do I hear a pigman? Or is that just the llamas? I don't know. So, okay, so we've got some floating oak wood, which I need to deal with. Okay, there we go. That's not the right tool for that. Nope, someone messaged me on Discord. What do you want? What dost thou want? Okay, yeah, it's just some random nonsense I don't really care about. God, I need to bring like something with me to store all of this stuff because it's kind of, yeah, I need another dirt chest. Unfortunate. I've only got one chest in there, so I'm gonna need to make another. I can't find anything. Labels go on as soon as I'm 8. There we go. I keep forgetting where everything is put. Okay, that's where that is. Cobblestone goes there. Sand, actually, I need to get the sand chest back. I keep taking out the sand shulker and then putting it away again. Do I have an empty shulker? Sand, sand. Yeah, I do. Oh, that's my tool shulker. Yes, I have an empty one, so I can use this at least temporarily for holding stuff. Or at least like unloading my inventory a little bit when it gets as full as it's been getting. I think people will start coming back to this, well, I don't know. We actually may be restarting the server here soon, especially given updated world generation coming in the updated world generation coming in 1.17 is going to make this existing world kind of hard to use, because we'll have to load a bunch of new chunks, and we've kind of been to most places in the world. One of the big reasons we're actually doing this construction, or tearing down this mountain, is actually also for resources. The mob system I have is very inefficient right now. So the plan is, because the bottom layers basically don't work if I'm on the ground floor working on stuff. So I want to build it up higher so that there's more chances for the stuff to work. Digging out an area for the for future farms is going to be an interesting process. Why do I have, okay, logs, cobblestone, saplings, keep the leather. No, I don't need the leather. Okay, there we go. Maybe later today we'll do some End City raiding. Try to get some more shulker boxes. Because right now I'm running low and I keep losing mine for some mysterious reason. Oh, hi. Thank you, Miko. Thanks for the follow. Or Miku? Miko Owo? And then another project that's on the table, probably not for this stream because there's only so much stuff I can get done, and I definitely am not finishing this, the entirety of this excavation, though I'm going to try to make as much progress as I can with it. Is I want to work on a storage system, or at least the start of the storage system for my house. I kind of want to try to make an item search system that basically will just, you put an item in and then the system will bring all of that item it can to you. So the major things for this project is I'm going to need one of each item. And I'm going to need, or probably 5 of each item, 5 of each stackable item in the game. And then basically, it's a pretty simple concept, but what we're going to do is we're basically going to have a minecart with a minecart hopper run through, and underneath all of our chests, if it detects an item, the item I'm looking for, the goal is for me to have it stop underneath that chest until it can no longer pull anything out, in theory. I don't know how I'm actually going to execute this, but this is just all in theory. I've kind of experimented with this a little bit in creative mode. But basically, what I want to have happen is, it doesn't matter where we store our items, like if they're organized in a chest or whatever, all we have to do is deposit the items we're looking for into the hopper, and then it'll bring us what we're looking for from our bulk storage, which and the ideal is that it is fully tileable, so that I can expand out the bulk storage as much as I want and still have the search system work. It'll be interesting to see how to get this to work. I think a minecart with chest is probably or a minecart hopper is probably the best way to do this, especially because I think a minecart chest, the benefits with a minecart chest is you can receive more than 5 stacks of an item at once. However, it requires a hopper that is locked and only will give you and it requires more organization of your items in general. So, and you'll need an item filter on every single chest, so that it only is able to, or you need a locking mechanism so that it's only able to deposit an item that it's only able to give you the item if you are, oh, it's fucking almost nighttime. Let me sleep. Yeah, so you're only able to, it's only able to dispense the item if it's the exact one you're looking for, which could be a little more complicated. Whereas if I just use a minecart hopper and am able to keep it going slow enough that it's traveling under the chests for a long enough time until it's full, which I'm actually not sure how to detect if a minecart hopper is full, or a hopper minecart is full. That's something I should probably look into. But if I can do that, then basically it'll keep running in circles around the system until it's picked up. But the problem is that it'll, if there's not enough of an item to reach 5 stacks, then it will, then the system wouldn't work. So it would probably need to stop under, okay, so, this will be an interesting project to try out, even if it doesn't work very well. But like it would be, yeah. I mean, I think Etho has something very similar to what I'm trying to do. The Googler from his Let's Play, or not his Let's Play, his Hermitcraft series. If you don't follow Etho, check him out. He's very entertaining. But I actually don't know the specifics of how the Googler work, and I kind of want to try to make the storage system for this project on my own and come up with my own designs. And if they're not the most efficient, then oh well, I'll refine them and make new iterations until I get something that's what I'm looking for, or is as efficient as possible. Ethos Lab. He is he has one of the oldest, or one of the longest running, oldest Minecraft Let's Plays, starting before the beta. I believe he started in alpha, and it is still going to this day with over 500 episodes. There's actually a specific kind of piston or hopper clock and other redstone contraptions that are largely attributed to him. The hopper clock especially, I think it's called an etho ticker is one of the names, but it is basically, I can actually, you know what, I'll demonstrate it real quick. I think I have my redstone box in here. It's not very hard to demonstrate, but it's very efficient, or it's very effective. Yeah, it's right here. Let's just deposit the stone real quick so my inventory is not full as I'm showing this off. But it's basically two hoppers that feed into each other. That's not feeding into each other. Yeah, so two hoppers that feed into each other with a pair of sticky pistons that on top, and then I need to just grab all the components I need for this, and then comparators, blocks, redstone, and a redstone block. I don't know why I don't have any in there. But basically, this is the vertical format. There's also a horizontal one. But basically, if you do this, and this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and that, throw some items in here, and then every a hopper moves one item at exactly one item a tick. So you can make a system that every 30 ticks, say, it will make a pulse and hold that pulse for 30 ticks. And then once 30 ticks is up, it will stop and undo the tick, or undo the pulse. And that can go down to 1 tick. Lags like crazy if you do that. And it can go up to, I believe, four stacks is like the limit. Maybe it's something like that. It's like four. I think it's 5 stacks, which is 64 times 5, which is what 320 potential ticks. Which, you know, there's 20 ticks in a second, so it can go for a few minutes easily. So yeah, I'm gonna disable this now, but this was Ethos creation, and it's one of my favorite redstone contraptions just because it's super effective as a clock and it's very precise. And you can make it last for a lot longer periods of time, and you can turn it into different types of contraptions. It's a cool little thing, but yeah. So that tangent was far longer. Oh, I'm gonna get crushed. That tangent was longer than it should have been, but I'm very enthusiastic about the dude. He's the one who has kept me invested in Minecraft, even when it had its kind of decline and then resurgence. I've watched him throughout the whole time, so. I've noticed something about myself, and it's when I stream, I talk really fast, or it feels like I do. And the reason behind that is kind of funny to me. I am notorious, you follow me on if you follow me on YouTube, I'm notorious for forgetting what I was talking about and not finishing statements. And so while I stream, one thing that I kind of do is I talk way faster than I probably should, in order to make sure that I get the thoughts out before my ADHD kicks in and I'm suddenly talking about like how to grow cocoa beans or something. It's a fun, it's an interesting quirk that I didn't realize I had until started I've started streaming more regularly. Um, Honestly, we're making good progress. I think I've just been putting this off a lot because it's, I'm digging out a mountain. It's going to take a while. But having it, just sitting down, doing it to the, it is my profile picture was made by, a dude named Emery Gelsberg. I believe that's the name on Instagram. It was made for me quite a while ago, based off of some old art I drew when I was like 12 or something. And I commissioned him to do the icon for me, and it turned out really good. I'm a huge fan of his work. He's a phenomenal artist. I'll put the link to his hold on, just to make sure that's not showing up on OBS. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think it's so it's here's the link to his that's oops. I'm gonna post the link to his Instagram in chat. Oops. So there's that. I don't believe he has commissions open at the moment, but if you want to look at his art, it's all really well done. And then my profile, or the channel banner right now, was done by an artist. I believe they go by Conjet. And they were a friend of mine who I did a commission of for the channel banner. I'm actually probably going to be changing them, both channel banner and icon, eventually. I myself do art stuff, and I eventually want to take my own stab at it. And, it might, after taking a few swings at it, if I don't like it, I'm probably going to just stick with what I have, because both artists did a really good job. But it's the actual art is what inspired me to put the Minecraft skin I have. Mine's actually, let me turn off the skin customization, turn off all of this so you can actually see so this is the actual skin. I just often have the exterior because I think it looked kind of cool, but there's not really a ton. Why is my, hold on, skin customization, I accidentally made my main hand the wrong hand. Cool. Um, oh, right, my inventory's full. I need to go deposit all the stone again. I kind of wish that the ender chests from modded Minecraft existed, because having those would make this process so much easier. Just, you know, slap one onto a hopper, dump all of this stuff in there, and boom, it would all get dealt with for me. But, you know, that's not an option because, yeah, this is not a modded server, so why would that ever work? Oh, god damn it, this axe has silk touch. But I need to actually find the wood. There we go. I'd prefer to burn a tree like this down because it's so irritating to deal with. But, you know. Oh well. Recently, I've been on a bit of a nostalgia trip, so I went back and watched a bunch of old like Yogscast stuff, specifically the like Diggy Diggy Hole and all of that. A bunch of the older music videos that that group made, and it was a big reason why I was like, hey, I'll stream Minecraft today. But it's been a while, and it's literally just been League of Legends for like a while. I've not really played anything else because I've just, you know, it's most of the people I actually play games with play League, so, but. So we still have about 10,000 blocks to dig or something like that, probably more. Um, so I think maybe once I clear out a bit more of this, I'll take a break and we'll work on something else and then come back to this because God knows watching me dig out a mountain for, you know what, 30, 40 minutes or multiple hours even, probably isn't the most entertaining thing to watch. If you enjoy my rambling, then that's another thing, but I'll probably still be rambling even if I'm doing something a little more visually entertaining. One thing I'm realizing I should do is should set up Nightbot. I think it exists on my stream. I just don't think it has any commands programmed in. But I think that could be a cool way to answer questions like profile picture. Just have it do a link to the Instagrams or Pixives or whatever of artists or something along that line. As well as a link to my main channels both the VOD channel, which is where all of the past streams are going to go up if they haven't already. Some of them haven't because of like the Cyberpunk streams. They are very much not up right now because I have to go through them all and make sure there's nothing in them that would get me DMCA'd. Because, you know. Frame rate's kind of hurting my eyes a little bit. Probably try and set up a playlist or something of non-copyright songs that wouldn't get me taken off Twitch. Having something to listen to while I do this would not be the worst of things. The shame is that Twitch's music service won't actually work on my current computer, so I would have to find a. Whoa, hold on. Is there a ghost block somewhere? No, there's not. Okay, so I'd need to find another way of basically doing the same thing that they do. Kind of making sure songs are safe for streaming. It's so weird to me that copyright laws are being used the way they are for video games, because like they're not intended for this at all. It's just a like. I mean, like I get music, but like something like games not allowing you to stream them unless you receive explicit permission first, and sometimes not even giving that permission out. It's just strange to me. And the reason why is because how often have you gone and looked at a game and said, or like how often do you actually browse the Steam store or online and say, this is a game that I'm gonna definitely buy without looking into it at all first. I'm gonna just buy this game off of name alone. And I mean, like, for some people, maybe that's all the time. Maybe they have, maybe they just want to try out different things and see if anything's actually good. Or maybe they, have the free money or have the money to spend. But like for me personally, I am a college student. I do not have a ton of free cash to be using on buying different games. I probably buy about 2 games a year, and that's generally because and when I do, it's generally like a Pokemon game, because those have been my childhood since like 2009 when I first played Pokemon Platinum. I'm kind of aging myself a little bit. Um, but yeah, like, so my point that I was getting at is that, um, especially, I guess this is more towards Nintendo's policies because Nintendo is such a backwards fucking company in this regard, where they, for the longest time, I'm not sure if they still do, had a complete embargo on YouTube and streaming content of their games at risk of takedowns. And I know for a fact they still have this embargo on fan games, which is a whole nother can of worms, which I'll get to in a minute, I guess. But um, like, why would you not want the free publicity? If you're afraid it will hurt your sales, then okay, that's one thing. But like, if anything, I have bought more games as a result of watching a streamer play them than I have than otherwise. It's not like it's very rarely have I watched a game and said, "Huh, I'm never going to buy this game. I'm just going to watch it on stream." And of course, there's always times where I'll watch a game instead of playing it myself, but often it's because it's something that I wouldn't have interest in playing anyways. Um, so like, oh, it's cool, it's fun to watch someone else play it, but it's not my type of game to play. I don't know. I think the way that DMCA takedowns are handled, or DMCA, I think copyright takedowns is a better term than DMCA, because I'm pretty sure DMCA isn't. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, genuinely. So, wow, I've actually made a lot of progress. But yeah, anyways, I just think that it's so strange the way that companies like actively go after creators who are just trying to share something that means a lot to them. And Nintendo, let's get into this now, is terrible about this. Um, their consistent and unapologetic use of cease and desist, DMCA, or copyright takedowns, and even lawsuits at times is disgusting and is just, it is not at all how a company should behave. Um, I get I get wanting to preserve your intellectual property's kind of integrity, but I mean, you're shooting yourself in the foot because those properties are, every time someone makes a fan game, it is free promotion. It is showing that they care about the franchise, and most of the time, with very few exceptions, it's not taking away from the original game that existed. I struggle to think of a time where people look at a game that is fan made and say, yeah, I'd play this over the original. With the exception of maybe the new Pokemon game, like Pokemon ROM hacks, because, fuck, I mean, the Pokemon company's been really bad about the way they've handled the property recently. I will gladly change my mind if these upcoming games are good, but I don't think it's unfair to say that there are it is not entirely unreasonable to say that certain fan games have been made with more love than recent Pokemon, or some of the Pokemon games. And that's not to say that Pokemon doesn't care about their franchise. I would be hard pressed to believe that, because it's one of the highest grossing entertainment franchises, just like period. So there has to be some sort of care for a golden goose. But I think what bothers me about the way the Pokemon Company has been handling things is they seem to only be seeing the money that Pokemon rakes in right now. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some other reason, but there are features that are constantly being changed or removed that just don't that mattered, that people liked or enjoyed, and their excuses of oh, we've got to maintain their attention, they're not going to play this part of the game, where they'll just play mobile games or whatever. Okay, but no, maybe that seems so fundamentally wrong to me. I mean, and that's the excuse they gave for the lack of the Battle Frontier in ORAS, but it seems pretty consistent that they seem to view, despite the fact that Pokemon is a golden goose, they almost seem to see the mainline games as this obsolete construct that they don't need, or they don't need to put effort into. And fuck if I could be exceptionally wrong. Well, it's a weird, yeah. So but it's just, I don't know. It's odd to me, the way that the Pokemon Company is handling their franchise. And if Legends Arceus is really fucking good and it just blows everything else out of the water, and people, and the Pokemon Company does it justice, fuck, I'll gladly admit I'm wrong. But I don't know. It just seems so, Nintendo just in a lot of ways seems very behind the times. They're the way they handle internet, their internet systems, the way that their devices connect to the internet, the lack of a built-in voice comms, it's just strange to me. And I've not done the research. There's probably reasons that they've given for all of this. It still doesn't make for a good user experience, and especially after the flop of the Wii U, you would expect that they would be, kind of trying their hardest to give players what they're what they really want, instead of innovating for the sake of innovation, because that's not always what's needed. If you're just innovating for the sake of innovation, then you're gonna end up missing something, or changing something that was loved for a reason. What the hell is filling my inventory up? Grass? I guess it's just a bunch of little things. Satchels might not be so bad after all. Diorite. Sometimes my thumb, or my pinky finger. Yeah, that is true. A lot of Japanese companies are odd. It's hard for me to make judgments, though, especially as an American, on other countries. I mean, I don't think that, I would argue that there is plenty of weirdness amongst Western companies as well. To some extent, I'm willing to believe that there are cultural differences that in part probably get lost in translation due to just a lack of understanding. But I struggle to believe that's the entirety of it. Okay, got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's... yeah. It's definitely not my place to speak on that, but if you say that is the case, then I will 100%, I will believe it, because Well, I'll have plenty of stone for building the mob system now. That's good. We're actually almost there. At least for the most part. I think I only need a few more layers before I break down through this the stone ceiling. Ah, fuck. Oops. You know, one thing that I really appreciate that Minecraft does really well is sound design. I'm playing with sounds pretty turned down, but like just walking past the beacon there and the kind of whirring sound that it produces as you're near it, kind of giving it this like otherworldly feel. It's just ambience like that really can elevate a game from just in general. It's always something that I will appreciate about a game is attention to detail like that. Whoa, what the hell? I think the number of tile entity or the number of entities starting to slow me down a little bit. Ooh, yeah, definitely. Let's go to bed just in case. Oh, for crying out loud. Really? Creepers? What is happening with my frame rate? Whoa. It is not what I want it to be right now. I probably need to turn something down. Particles minimal. Smooth lighting minimum. Graphics fast. GUI entity shadows. I don't really think that does anything. I'd like 60 FPS, but goddamn, this is really making my computer slow down a little bit. I don't know why. I think this world is just kind of... Oof, there's so much in it, and I'm running on a server, so that's probably not helping. Why am I over here? There's, like, I've already expanded outwards about as much as I plan to, so I can kind of just... This is actually going quicker than I had expected it to. We're only an hour in, and we're pretty much almost done clearing out at least a large chunk of this. So I probably can be fully done by like maybe another hour to an hour and a half, or like another half hour to an hour probably, and we'll have this whole chunk of the mountain dug out, and we can continue construction. I think before I even consider construction, though, let's get the start of the sword system set up. Not the redstone, but like the outside, the part I want people interacting with. The number of entities on the floor is starting to get a little out of hand. You know what I've been recently watching is I've been going back and I've been watching a bunch of like old Ben 10 episodes that were like which, you know, it's it's fun, especially watching videos on the older Ben 10 series, and then now going back and watching the kind of more recent stuff like Omniverse. It's fun to watch that evolution of a show that I used to love. It's definitely been a little strange. Probably, I think it's a good thing we're almost done with clearing through this ceiling because my pick is actually starting to get a little low despite the unbreaking. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, my friends and I just started uh, talking with, sharing info about it with some of our other friends who never were, never watched it or were too young when it aired to actually know anything about it. And that's fun, kind of having people experience the first time. Maybe on this server, one thing I should do is should do like builds in honor of kind of stuff that I ramble on about. Um, could be fun to just do like 3D sculptures of that kind of stuff. I don't know. I might try it out. We'll see. Okay. We are really, really close. I just need to keep an eye on this pickaxe because if it gets any lower, like how much does it have left? I don't have that turned on this computer, and I don't remember how to do that offhand, but getting a little close for comfort in my opinion. So probably gonna need to go to the Nether farm or the gold farm and get some XP to repair it. I could always switch to Wall Street, but I like using Gossamer because it has Silk Touch and it saves me a lot of coal. Yeah, we need to go change pickaxes or repair this one. I think repair this one is probably the better choice. You know what? It's probably fucking faster just to fly to the other portal. I have no idea if I'm correct about that, but like just between loading into and out of and into the Nether again, when I can just fly straight to the portal area up here. This was a a huge undertaking. This project took so many hours. It's probably not as efficient as it could be, but yeah, whatever. So let's get the pickaxe in my hand. My hoe doesn't have any enchantments on it, so I'm gonna need to probably fix that here eventually. That's unpleasant. Nope, that didn't do it. What is the sound for that? Blocks? Friendly creatures, what the fuck? What? Why? Huh? It's so strange. Well, doesn't matter. Picks back to full durability. Let's get the shovel up and the... Let's just get the shovel and the axe back to full. I would repair the hoe, like I said, but no mending. I don't know if Jarrett has set up the villager farm for mending again. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Why? How do they keep doing that? Oh, you're a piglin. What? Holy shit. Ow. You have fire. Ow. You had fire. Okay. Wait, hold on. How did you get here? You shouldn't have gotten there. I mean, okay, so the rotten flesh is getting there. Getting there. The, feathers and the chicken. Nothing happening there. Gold is getting there. Nuggets getting there. There's still golden swords in there. Yeah, that's out of coal, so I'm gonna have to be careful about running this, otherwise the whole system's gonna start filling up with swords again. Not that that's... No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I may do something later on here and have these flow into a chest over here and then down into the furnaces so that I have a bit of a fail-safe in case I run out of coal before I'm ready. Yeah, I've got my elytra on. I do. Okay, cool. And in we go. Is it already nighttime again? Seriously, guys? Seriously? Come on. Come on now. Okay. Now back to the hole digging. Oh, right. I turned off block sounds. Ow, ow. Do I need to fucking mute Discord? Good God. Okay. God damn it. Yeah, I need to mute fucking... need to mute Discord. God damn. So noisy. so now that's done. Let's get this. I guess fuck, my inventory's full again, and I don't have enough room for. I don't have another stone. I need to make another stone chest because. Can I fit anything in here? Nope. Yeah, definitely need another stone chest. Let's just turn all of these planks into chests. Good enough. Whoops. Wow, the view is significantly nicer now that there's not, you know, a fucking mountain in the way. Ow. Let's fucking make a Ryle Splat compilation just out of this stream alone. Just me hitting the ground and saying ow. Sounded like my phone just buzzed, but I'm pretty certain it didn't because I turned off Discord notifications. So, no idea what that was. I think I'm just like hearing phantom buzzes now. That's unfortunate. Probably need to use another word. I say unfortunate quite a lot. Oh, there goes a gravel. And now I can strip away all this. It's probably quite enthralling watching an hour of just me digging up a mountain. Yeah, that's what happens. Getting really damn close. There's something very somber about Minecraft. I'm I don't really know how to explain it. I always just kind of feel a little down playing it. Like, oh, fuck. Where's my sword? Okay, ow. There's a fucking cave under my house. You know, that would explain why mob spawns are a little lacking, if I'm being honest. Because, you know, building a mob system over a giant fucking cave is lackluster, to say the least. Oh, fucking. Building an actual house is a bit of an abnormality for me. Normally, I'm kind of the type of like live in a hole in the ground and focus on like beating the game, which is not how you're supposed to fucking play Minecraft. But like, you know, I mean, maybe not how you're. Maybe saying not how you're supposed to play Minecraft is incorrect as well because it's a sandbox game. You play it however the fuck you want, but it's definitely more about the building and the freedom to kind of do whatever in this world that, oh my god, than it is about trying to beat the final boss and all of that. One base I had, that was actually a fun one. I had it was just a sky base, just a pillar straight up into the sky, which was less than ideal. God, Minecraft was so different back when I first started playing. I think it was 1.2. Because like I remember the patch in which books were changed from, or the update when the recipe for books were changed from just paper to include leather. That was, I remember watching that snapshot, or the snapshot video, not understanding what snapshots were, and immediately logging into the game to try to craft a book, and realizing it didn't work. Then I actually listened to the video and realized it was all about like how next update, the next upcoming update, which I think was at 1.3, 1.4. I don't remember when the book recipe changed, but I mean, I've played with books the way they are for a few years now. Though I'm sad I never got into the game back when it was still in its alpha and beta. Though I think Captain Sparkle's first ever Skyblock series took place around that time, and I remember loving that series. Less a fan of his style of content nowadays, but God, his Let's Plays are literally what, like, his content, literally what got me into Minecraft. So definitely gonna want to go do something else after this, or after we're done with this, because probably not immediately begin construction on the house, but yeah, I mean, that's a huge deal what I just was able to clear out. I want to get rid of some of this, but like the fact that I've gotten rid of as much of this overhang as I have, I want to finish getting rid of all of it, obviously, but like basically it's just going to make constructing a house way easier. Probably going to want to AFK on the server for a little while by the gunpowder farm, empty out the existing chests and allow it to actually gather gunpowder instead of just string, because we didn't actually spider-proof our gunpowder farm, and so now it's just like string and gunpowder farm. Whereas I was able to, I mean, yeah. I see the reason why you wouldn't, or I see an excuse for why you don't want to spider-proof a gunpowder farm for the sake of water flow, but also because it actually decreases the number of spawning spots for other mobs as well when you spider-proof it. So, you know, I see that argument, but like, fuck, I have way too much string. If you saw my mob loot chest earlier, I've got like 8 to 12 stacks of string in there, which is more than I will need unless I want to make the world's largest fucking tripwire. Which, you know, maybe I will eventually. I've seen some cool stuff done with tripwires. Yeah, that's gonna need to go. I'm gonna need to figure out how to get to light up the entirety of that cave so I don't end up with monsters coming out of the that system every time I want to go exist. Let's go ahead and jump into a creative world real quick so that I can do some... Yeah, this is my testing world. I believe this should be a good place for me to work on figuring out the specifics of this. Yeah, okay, cool. So this was me trying to work on a 3x3 piston door, not understanding how it could be done much simpler and faster, but fuck it. We'll leave that be for now. Okay, so moving over here. The goal for our sword system, I may need to go and collect some resources for it here in a minute, but so the goal here is minecart with chest, or a minecart with chest or a minecart with hopper. We'll try 2 different designs. We're going to want a hopper here, and then so the first thing we're going to want to do is just get this system set up. So it's a comparator, and let's get some quartz or something with contrast to put for the... Okay, so we've got that, and then we have a rail, powered rail. Okay, so this should... Yes, okay, cool. So that worked as intended. And then what we're going to want to do is have... I don't know the best way of going about this, but we're going to want to do... I just want regular redstone, please, thank you. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. So when I put in... So, and we're going to have, let's say, some barrels. Let's put, say, a barrel... Okay, like that, with, say, a bunch of items. So in this case, let's just use quartz. So what we're gonna do, you stand here, you're gonna find the item you're looking for, press Q. That's going to go immediately fucking into the minecart with Hopper, apparently, and not pulse the repeater. Is there a way to... there's definitely a way. Let's try this. Let's take a redstone torch. So we'll just throw the stack of quartz in there or whatever. Okay, so this should lock it until it receives the item. Okay, so, and then we just can have... That should work. Okay, so if I stand here, do that. Why is this repeater not locked? Oh, okay, so let's try this with a minecart with chest. Because I think that would work better. So, throw that in there. And it's pushing right now because... Wait, hold on, what? The chest doesn't have it, neither does the hopper, so what happened to it? Oh, I picked it up. Okay. Okay, it is locked. That is... Okay, easy fix. We just move this whole scenario up. So we keep this hopper locked. But I think if we make it up here, and make the repeater here, will this happen too quickly is now the question on my mind. Let's see. So, will this quartz... Oops. Let's just shift click that in. Does it make it into this? No, it does not. So which means that the comparator does need to be down here. This probably needs to be a repeater, because one item is not enough for a strong signal. So let's just throw a repeater there. Do that. That. Okay, so So, I don't think that'll work, but let's try it. So, put a quartz in. Oops. It's not in queue. Oh, it depowers too quickly. Okay, so then, can I do that? Is that enough to keep? So, just to test to see if this works. So, works in there. Right, this needs to be powered still. We're getting there. It's just taking me a minute to remember all of the steps I need to take. Yeah, that's the right spot. Okay. Nope, that's a circle. That's a circle. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not what I meant to happen. Let's try this. Okay, so in theory, let's see if this works. So that should be in range to pick up a. God damn it. Yeah, okay. And is that still in range to pick up a... Yes and no. Did it actually pick up the quartz? I don't know. It's seeming like it's working. That's good at least. Okay, so that part of our design is good. The issue with this... the chest could have a bunch of filler items in it. That could work, but let's experiment with a few. So this is our basic ascending system. It's not very complicated. Our floor would be like let's do slab. Let's grab a quartz slab for this so that it doesn't accidentally conduct redstone, but like this, and then like barrel, and you stand here with probably like something like that to keep you from. We'll see. But so you stand here. Find the item you're looking for, throw it. That should then, let's do, just in case, let's do that and that. So that way, unless I'm like really bad with my aim, I shouldn't be able to miss. So, I guess I should turn on friendly. Let's make this, let's actually make this track a little longer so that I can actually tell when it's working. That would be an idea. I want to try to keep everything above ground if possible. I don't want to have anything below ground, just so that I can reference it all. Then this is probably going to go for a few blocks, and then we can add a rail, and then another, and then... Okay, so that should, in theory, be enough for us to tell. Slight problem, but okay, so it worked. It worked. So this whole system is functional. Now we're done with the easy part. Now time to figure out how to do this next part. There are two ways I can see doing this. One way would be just to have it run under a chest, and okay, let's try something. The issue is if it stops on a track, I don't know how to get started. Yeah, I think I have an idea. Okay, so this is messing around. This system does not need to be. This minecart system does not need to be the same system as item delivery. That, okay, yeah, that would make my job a little easier. So let's say as it's moving across the system, let's put a hopper here. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to dig into the ground. This is probably going to have to be one of the few exceptions. Because I didn't actually put this rail where I wanted it to be in reality. Okay. And connect this to a dropper. And basically, and then have this dropper go up into a, let's do, let's get some, I don't know, blue glass here, and have that do, I think I'm gonna need one extra hopper before I start going into the, dropper. Okay, and then we can do in each of these is going to have to be an item filter. Basically, what we want to have happen is this is going to be a bubble column, I think. So let's get the soul sand here. So these should theoretically deposit that up and into a okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Instead of having one of each item, let's have two of each item. And that way, and instead of having this just be, let's have that go with a button system, maybe. We'll figure that out, but for now, basically, what I want to have happen is water bucket. Yeah, bucket of water. Here we go. Okay, so now okay, so now if I put in, let's put in a piece of quartz. The quartz should be gone from here, and then we have a, under here, just a quick dirty comparator to do just want a comparator to say, hey, I've received an item, and there we go. Comparator, hey, I've received the item, and then have, I really want a redstone signal to go back into this, so maybe we can do a torch. picked up the quartz on accident. It may actually leak out. That could be something I hadn't thought of. Does it need to be like that, or can I do it easier? I couldn't really do it sideways. It does need to go straight up, I believe. So, okay, so this can then go to this. No, it cannot. It needs to go to this, to a redstone dust. Okay, and then from there, I hate that I broke my one rule of don't dig fucking down into the sandstone, but whatever. Again, redstone dust, torch. Torch, redstone, 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 and then we can actually have this here instead. Yeah, okay, that worked. That worked. I like that. I might need a repeater somewhere along the line here because of that problem. That shouldn't be terrible to deal with. That may add a little bit of delay to the system, but it already has a few ticks of delay due to the... Okay, so now, where is the... Okay, there we go. So now, if I put a piece of... there's quartz in there already. Quartz in there. It's going to roll over this. The hopper should have gotten it. The dropper should have gotten it. This is pulsed. Oh, it's an AND gate. Yeah, it's an AND gate. Okay. So both of these need an item, huh? So that means this whole torch deal ain't gonna work. That or I need to find a way to separate the redstone pulses that these receive. A target block might be able to do that. But honestly, I don't know how to do this. Because slabbing can send a signal upwards, but is it as simple as just like... I wouldn't call this simple, but it's a fix to this problem. Let's do piston. Okay, so now we just do fucking... There's a torch on the other side of that, so this should work, I think. So put an item into this. So this should have received a signal, right? Did it work already? No, it has to be a redstone line, so let's just do... And then we can do... that turns off. Thank you, Ain't No Hero, for the follow. It's much appreciated. So no, that's not that's not gonna work. Is there a way to do this easier? Because right now these need a signal and this needs a signal, so it basically needs a double negative here. Because I don't feel like it. I want to play some Minecraft right now. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, CC, that you? Ah, got it. Okay, that explains it. I actually want this to disrupt a signal, so maybe I can do that. Oh, yeah, you know what I can do is I can have... So what I could do is this, and then this, and so the only way that no, that's not gonna work. That's probably not the ideal way to do this, and there's no real other way to get to these hoppers other than from underneath. So we're gonna need to stick with this redstone torch option. The issue is, how do I get... I'm currently working on trying to do a system that automatically you will throw in an item into the system. It will run through your entire storage system and grab you as many of those items as you can find, or as it can find. So it's like a mass item retrieval system. Ideally, I don't want it to be, like, I don't want to have to sort the items in the first place for this to work, but I'm starting to think that maybe it's not super feasible to not sort them, so we're working on it as I go and trying to figure it out. Oh, you know what? That's easy enough to do. That is the easiest fix to the problem. At least solves the getting the items back to the main system once it's been activated. So then we can just do and boom, boom. Okay, so now I need to reset this though, because it's gonna... Okay. So now if I put a quartz in there... Oh, fucking gotta stop hitting Q. It's starting to get annoying. Okay. However, we have another problem. Where did the actual quartz go? Because it certainly didn't go into the bubble column like it's supposed to. You know what I may have to do is... Yeah, because what it's doing right now, I'm almost certain of it, is it's popping out the corner. Yeah, there it is. But the only way to get a signal from these these droppers is to... the only way to get a signal from these droppers is from the side right now. So there's got to be air spaces. I'm not sure how to solve that issue. Probably the easiest way is to just remove all of this water and just do a single stream. Come on. So like this... Oh, fuck. Right. Forgot. That whole area is filled with water. So do something along the lines of... Where's the bucket? Okay, there we go. And then we can do that, and then I need some packed ice. Not packed ice, packed, come on, spell. Packed ice. I'd use blue ice, but it's not really all that feasible to use blue ice for this build. Oh, fuck me, running. It didn't break any of the redstone, did it? It did not. Okay, that's why working with water and redstone is always terrifying. Ooh, that might have actually broken something. No, it didn't, because I dug these weird fucking trenches everywhere, and... Okay, so now this... grab some... Okay. There's gotta be a better way of doing this, but... Not that I can think of offhand, so then... You know, I'm gonna move this water stream back a little bit because okay, so if we move this back, it'll make my life significantly easier because I don't need to go quite as far out. Basically, I just want the I'm gonna need to that should be good, I hope. Yeah, no, still one too far forward. Let's do, okay, that, and then, okay, so now, no, still too far forward, because I want it to be stopping one block, I want it to stop a block early, because of the fact that at the end of it, I need a water elevator, and that's something that's needs a block of airspace. So fuck, I gotta just count. Seriously, it's not that hard to do, but I'm like just placing blocks without thinking. Okay. Okay, so now this should stop there. Give a block of airspace with a sign on it. So items don't get caught by signs. And then have this go lead to a and then we have this stream run over hoppers. Quartz blocks to place on top of the barrels to hide the fact that there's a water stream running immediately over them. And then, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a problem. I just realized something. The first hopper is just gonna grab the items. And without building a super elaborate storage system, well, I guess I'll figure that out as I go, but maybe it's just... Is there a way to do this without... Because hoppers always go down before they go sideways. Ah, fuck it. That's definitely a kink I'm going to need to work out. Oh, there goes my redstone. Hold on. Do multiple items of the same type break the system? No. Okay. We're good. Alright. Let's do... Just replace that with quartz and that with quartz. Okay, so now we have the hidden... are these slabs smooth quartz? Oh, I'm building with smooth quartz, not quartz. Okay, I see. That doesn't look right. No, I just want a block of quartz. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. God damn it. He's washing away all my redstone. So let's say I'm looking for soul sand. Oh, that's what happened. This torch went missing. Okay, so step 1 is that retrieval system. Step 2 is actually an item filter. An item filter that's also going to connect to yeah, I just realized something. This okay, so the item filter is whatever. It isn't going to be necessary. It is going to be necessary, but how do I do this in a way that doesn't have me have to fucking... Well, you know, I don't think much has to actually change. This would all need to get lowered down a little bit. But basically, the item filter... I just need a comparator. It's been a while since I've built one of these. I actually may need to go to my other world to refer to, or go back to the... But it's just, I think it's just, like... I mean, okay, that's actually not the worst for an item filter, that I have it going into the sideways one first. Does it even need to be an item filter? Hold on, can it just be a... Or is there another way to do this whole item filter thing? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna just tear this out and lower it all down a block, because that's honestly the easier solution than trying to... fuck. Come on, stop that. Okay, so then do that, and then... Okay, yeah. For this next part, no. This water stream needs to stop for a little bit, because... And this one needs to stop as well. And that one needs to stop. Okay, we good? We good. Okay. Especially while I move all of this down a block. Really? Where are you coming from? Stop that. Dispense, or a dropper. Facing up. Let's go here and... Okay. Now we can lower the rest of this to match. There goes any hope I had of keeping this above ground, but I forgot about the item filter system. So we'll make this look nicer for the actual thing, but right now we're gonna just have to live with this. And then now that's lower. I need to move all of that lower as well. Like these need to go here. And then do quartz blocks with the comparators here and here. And then a quartz block here and here with the sticky pistons. Boom, like that, and then put that there. These can just be moved. And then all that I have left to do is just put that compare repeater there. And that one there. Okay, so that's now all been moved down. Now all I need to do is just make sure this whole area is sealed off. And then put the sign back where it belongs here. Put the water bucket here. Oh, motherfucker. Really? These can go into this, like that, and then another set of hoppers above it, like this. Okay, so now we have everything in place for that actual item filter system. The reason that was the reason I had to do any of that in the fucking... Where are you coming from? Is there still a hole somewhere? Yeah, there is. There it is. Okay. Seriously though, like there's not a hole here, so there's something else going on. There's some weirdness happening. Whatever. Let's just get these comparators back where they belong. Okay, and then the torches got destroyed. The torches did indeed. Why is this piston going down at just the... oh, wait, hold on. That's not right at all. Yeah, these need to be moved forward a block. And I think they actually go, like, here? No, they were in the right spot. Maybe it was just they went here and here instead? Fuck, I actually don't remember how I built this, so I'm gonna have to do the experimentation again. Motherfucker! No, they definitely needed to go down another block, but... whatever. Let's just do it there. And then... Son of a bitch. How did I do this? I literally just had it. Oh, that's why. There's not supposed to be torches there. That's supposed to be, repeaters. That's the only reason it was breaking on me. Okay, fun. Okay, so this should be unpowered. So that way when there's a... It should be powered. Why is it not dropping? Come on. Seriously? It was working before. This, okay, the piston's moving as planned. And this is turned off. This one is... They should both be turned off by default. That might have been part of the problem. So now when I do... Okay, and now I can finalize the, Oh, fuck, I accidentally waterlogged the sign. Ah! Such a weird feature. It's useful at times, but God is it irritating at times. Oh, wait, did I actually waterlog the sign, or am I just a dumbass? It looks like the evidence is pointing to the latter. Cool. Okay, and then that's good to go. So let's quickly just replace this with the blue stained glass, so that way I can... Okay, so now we can work on the item sorting system. But it is 6 o'clock, and dinner is not served very late here, and I have some D&D stuff to plan for. So this is a good start to the system. Let's just go ahead and close it a little better, and then I think I'll be done for now, and we can finish it, or continue working on this in preparation for installing it at my base. Probably can do the same thing, honestly, without the minecart. In fact, if I just run a water stream over this, all of this, then, you know, it'll, and just have a dropper, it probably would accomplish the same goal. I kind of want to try to mess with the minecart, though, because the original plan was for there to be... Okay, let's just test it. Okay, there we go. Wait, the piston went off when I put it in earlier. Did it just go without me noticing? Oh, it did. Yeah, and it's prioritizing this first slot. So that's what I was afraid of. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to check out the Rouse 9000 VODs channel down in the channel info, as well as my main channel, Riles 9000, where I plan to be doing some more edited content, though right now it's pretty slow going since I don't have my main desktop with me. Anyways, thanks again for watching and tuning in. Sorry it didn't go quite as long as I was hoping, but I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.